In this video, I'm going to go over the most important features of the JVC650. First, I must mention that this camera offers two XLR mic inputs that can be adjusted on the top handle. There's an additional internal stereo mic that can be used as well. There are two SD card slots on the back of the camera. To turn the camera on, press up on the power switch on the left side. Now, let's take a look at the default screen. The top left corner displays the remaining time left on the battery and the SD card. The rest of the left side shows the recording format with frame rate and the mic levels. The right side shows the time code, focal length with an icon showing the manual focus is turned on, the AE level, gain, and iris. When shooting in full auto, the iris, gain, and shutter are automatically adjusted. However, pressing the left or right auto exposure or AE adjustment dial still gives you the freedom to manually adjust the brightness of your image. Now, I will go over the functions and buttons you will need to know when not shooting in full auto. To start, the ND filter adjustment dial adds a neutral density filter to your image, like sunglasses for the lens. The focus dial presents the option for auto, manual, and infinity. In manual focus, use the first lens rings to adjust accordingly. The push auto button is a handy feature in which the camera will automatically adjust to a subject while in manual focus. To zoom in on a subject, you may use the zoom rocker, but if you switch from servo to manual using the switch under the lens, you may use the second lens ring to zoom. The last lens ring is the aperture ring. Press the top iris button on the left side of the camera to manually adjust the iris using the ring. Otherwise, you may press push auto button for the camera to automatically set the iris. Next, the gain dial adjusts the camera's sensitivity to light by creating more digital noise. The options you can choose from are L for low, M for medium, and H for high. In most cases, you would want to keep the gain at L to decrease the risk of adding unnecessary noise to your image. Press the white balance button, then use the dial to switch between two different presets. To manually create your own balance, set the dial to a preset, fill your screen with a well-lit white object, and press the Set White Balance button. Press the Review button on the back of the zoom rocker to view the most recently recorded image. The Focus Assist button on the camera outlines the parts of an image that are in focus. The OIS button toggles the optical image stabilization on or off. Optic image stabilization helps to reduce the subtle jerky camera movements in your image. The LUX button toggles the low light shooting mode on or off. LUX increases the camera sensor's sensitivity to light by creating digital noise. On the back side of the camera, the AE lock button locks the gain, shutter, iris, and white balance settings when the camera is set to full auto. The zebra button, when pressed, overlays a pattern on the brightest parts of your image. The marker button, when pressed, toggles on or off a visual aid that can be used to help with image composition. Press the menu button on the left side of the LCD screen and you will see a list of submenus to change the most advanced functions of the camera. Scroll all the way down to System, press Record Set, then Record Format, and you will find options to change the file type. In most cases, you would want to shoot an MP4 for the highest quality recording. Under Resolution, always try to shoot in standard 1920 by 1080 HD. Back in the Systems menu, choose Media, and from there you can select which memory card to format. Formatting an SD card clears all pre-existing data and creates a new file type. Format every new card that is inserted in the camera. For more information about this camera, please refer to the manual or a fellow peer. This has been another episode of Get Right To It.